everyone. In this session, I am going to discuss how we can write a simple HTTP service in Ballerina. Let's quickly look at what we meant by a service here. In HTTP services, simply there is a client, like a web browser, and it sends requests to the service via the network, and then the service will reply the response. Networking capabilities are one of the key features in Ballerina, and it provides first-class support for writing network-oriented programming models or constructs in a more intuitive manner. Let's look at how we can write a service in Ballerina. Open VS Code Editor, open a new file and save it with .bal extension. Now I'm going to write an HTTP service. So I can use code snippets here to generate the service code. You can see the import statement of the HTTP module, which means we are using HTTP standard library here. The generated service is listening on port 8080. It has one resource function named getResource, which supports HTTP GET operation. Now let's change the sample a bit. I am adding the service name here as greetings. I am renaming the resource function name to hello and adding string as the return type. Even though I change the function signature to return a string, still the function is not returning anything. So it gives an error. Now I'm changing it to return the string hello world. Now we are done with the sample and let's run it. In the terminal, locate the file and run it using the Ballerina run command. You can see the output saying HTTP Web Services Listener has started running on port 8080. Now let's open another terminal and invoke this service using the curl command. You can see the expected output of Hello World here. Congratulations! You have created a service in Ballerina and invoked it successfully. Let's analyze a bit on what we did. This is the source code we used. What we created is a service in Ballerina, which is a collection of network accessible entry points such as resource functions. This service is attached to HTTP listener on port 8080. The listener will receive the network input and calls the remote methods of that attached service. We have one resource function here. It is basically a method which gets invoked by a message at the listener. Now let's see how we invoked this service using the curl command. This is a URL we have used. It is using the protocol HTTP. That's why we used HTTP module in Ballerina. It's running on port 8080 where the listener is configured. Then the base path, it is greetings, which is the name of the service as well. And finally, the path is hello, which is the name of the resource function as well. So that's it for today's session. Thank you for watching. See you later.